Today, I want to talk about what motivates us to go to the gym and what actually works to make us stay going to the gym. I have definitely been consistent, and then I've been inconsistent, and I've gone back and forth for many years. And there's something that's changed within the last year or so that has caused me to be far more consistent and basically never gonna go back to the on and off the wagon situation again. So I really feel compelled to share that with other people because the things that I've learned, looking back, they seem obvious, but looking back, I realized that I didn't really understand them until now. We all know how ideal being consistent in the gym is. The hard part is being consistent in the gym. So I've been in and out of consistency for many years, and I'm somebody who loves fitness. Even when I was being inconsistent, I still loved it and knew that it was great for my health and overall well-being. I realized that my priorities for going to the gym, or what my objectives or ultimate motivators were at the time, were basically setting me up for long-term maintainability failure. And once I recognized what the most important motivators are, I've basically just been super consistent and have completely rewired my brain and my relationship with getting in the gym to where it went from, man, I gotta work out today, and feeling the burden of that, to being very excited to get into the gym. There are far too many benefits to being consistent with your fitness routine, of course, but I'm just gonna narrow it down to a list of 5, and I'm going to talk about them in order of least importance to most importance, in my personal opinion, of course. Least important, number 5. Wanting to look good. And obviously, we all want to look good, feel good. Duh, everybody wants that. And I can't stress enough just how unimportant this motivator is. You're talking about these vapid, empty things that are not gonna make fitness maintainable long-term for your life. And honestly, looking good, if you stick with getting into the gym consistently enough to where you get the results that you're looking for, looking good is an inevitable byproduct of consistently getting in the gym. That is going to come regardless, but the catch-22 there is, if that is your really only driving force behind wanting to get into the gym, is summer's around the corner and I want to look good in a bikini, or whatever it is, whatever your motive is related to looking good, it's not going to keep you connected to what going to the gym really means on a much deeper level. As a matter of fact, it's so unimportant, I really don't want to spend any more time on it. So we're gonna go on to the next one. Okay, number 4, confidence. Now, that can sound similar to the concept of looking good to a lot of people, because again, we put looking good on such a pedestal that we associate people who are good looking, that have confidence, that's why they have confidence. But honestly, after my personal fitness journey, I've come to find that the confidence I've gained from consistently working out is on such a higher plane of existence than just merely looking good. I don't care who it is or what level of expertise they currently have in fitness or working out, lifting weights, whatever, nutrition, whatever it is, they had to start from a point of 0. Every single person. So you have either 0 or next to nothing knowledge or confidence in that subject matter. And when it comes to fitness, It's a very overwhelming subject matter with a lot of information out there. And it's really something that just comes with time, where you figure out what works for you, and you have to weed through a lot of this information and just experience by showing up and doing the thing. So what happens when you do that and you do it over and over again, you show up for you, 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 over and over again, you go from being a complete novice and somebody who had no knowledge in this very overwhelming thing, an intimidating thing to boot, because anything that you don't have knowledge or confidence in is therefore pretty intimidating for most people. You went from that phase and came out on the other side of it, where you have gained confidence in this thing. And that's a type of confidence that is not built on quicksand, like something such as looking good. It's built on something that is much more fortified inside. You have proven to yourself that you can be in an uncomfortable situation, learn the thing, and then come out on the other side of that a more improved version of yourself. And then typically what happens is, after having done that, you're just a little more open to trying other things that you may not have any knowledge in or used to feel intimidated by. So now you're probably starting to try new things, and that's pretty cool too. Number 3, energy levels and mood. Like a lot of things that I'm going to talk about in any of my videos that have to do with health, nutrition, fitness, there are different concepts that go hand in hand. They are symbiotic, they're yin and yang. It's a package deal, okay? Your energy levels and your mood are directly correlated, and by implementing activity, like real physical activity and proper nourishment, so there's another pair, into your daily habits, you are going to be treating your body, the machine that it is, in the correct way. You're going to be giving it the correct fuel that it requires and the maintenance that it requires. Getting that movement and that activity in. And when you do that, your body is going to run more efficiently. Also, when you are getting more committed to a fitness routine, you're like, I know I work out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do it at this time. You get it on a calendar. It's a commitment that you're making and you're sticking to it. You tend to make healthier choices around those time slots because you know that you're gonna need to get into the gym. For example, I wake up 6 in the morning, Monday through Saturday, and I get into the gym. What that means is the night before, I'm not gonna be drinking or staying up late or eating unhealthy, because I know I'm up at 6 in the morning, that alarm goes off, my cat's biting me on the shoulder, one of the 2 Silver sisters is biting me on the shoulder and waking me up, and it's time to take my creatine and get in the gym. Like, I'd imagine if you are making that commitment, getting in the gym on a regular basis, you've probably made a schedule where you know exactly when you're gonna go, because anybody who's attempted to make fitness a priority in their life has experienced trying to leave it to whimsy, and it just doesn't work the same way. So I definitely recommend getting it on a calendar, being consistent, sticking with basically the same days and times so you can keep to that commitment that you made. If you have already crossed that bridge and you're keeping to that commitment, it's far more likely that you are making healthier choices surrounding those gym days at the minimum. It's clockwork, so the habits that stack just prior to and just after tend to be healthier choices. So my sleep and wake schedule are therefore a healthier path that's gonna optimize my energy levels, and I'm gonna feel more refreshed. And then what I'm nourishing my body with is going to give me good energy levels. All of that is gonna put me in a great mood, okay? Because I feel good. I feel good because I'm putting good into me and I'm exerting good out of me. I have to get in the gym now to feel mentally well. There have been so many times where I have not been incorporating the proper fitness routine nor the proper nourishment, and I felt fatigued, depressed, just like in a fog, basically. And almost immediately when I start reincorporating proper nourishment and movement, the fog starts to clear, my mood is elevated, I'm just ready for the opportunity of each day. Like, it's that much of a switch for me. And what these things all in conjunction together are going to do are going to give you a lot more energy and consistent energy so that you're not on this roller coaster throughout the day. And they're also going to elevate your mood. I wish that I could just give the feeling that I get when I work out to all mankind. I wish that could be my gift to the world, is just that high that you get. It's euphoric. Like, I start my day off right and I just have that consistent energy ride throughout the rest of the day. There's really nothing like it. It would be safe to say that proper nourishment and getting in the gym is the best antidepressant medication not on the market, because it's free. Literally, on a chemical level, when you do a workout, you release dopamine and serotonin into your body, for example. It's a no-brainer. It feels good. It feels good to get moving, and it feels good to get a workout in. Number 2, health and strength. Of course, if you feed your body right and you start working out, you're gonna be healthier. Duh. Thank you, Captain Obvious. The strength part, I think a lot of people overlook. They focus on just like, oh, you'll just be overall healthier. And yes, that's true. But your skeletal and muscular strength, your joints, all those things are so important, because if you can strengthen them now while you can, you're setting up yourself up for success when you may not be able to if you didn't do it now. Basically, it's do today for your tomorrow, right? So when I'm 60, 70, even 80 years old, I want to have mobility. I want to be able to do things for myself. I want to be self-sufficient. I want to be joyful and full of life. I want people to associate with me with life, not decrepitness. I don't want to be the sad, hunchbacked woman who can't do anything for herself and needs to be put in a home. If you give a quick Google search, you don't even need to Google search it. You can think about all the actors that you know that were lifting weights in their youth that are older now, people like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We tend to look at people who are in the spotlight that we know them for being strong or muscular. There's some kind of special person that has this quality for some reason other than the fact that they went in the gym consistently and lifted weights. Like, you don't have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or The Rock to be a strong, healthy person. And these are people that, again, we just associate this very special, unique quality to them, that they still look strong and fit even in their older age. The reason why they do is because they were consistently in the gym and strengthening their muscles and their joints and their bone density when they were younger, in their youth, and they did it consistently. So we have a tendency to think that we are less resilient than we are. The human body is a very resilient thing, and if you treat it properly and you maintain it properly in your youth, it will still continue to serve you even in your older age. So it's not so much that once you get older, now you can't lift weights or get in the gym or be as healthy. If you start when you're younger, or you start just now, however old you are, you start now, it will follow you through even into your older age. So that's gonna give you longevity and mobility. So if you wanna run circles around the other ladies at the Antique Roadshow while they're just in their walkers, go lift some dumbbells, okay? Do it like 3 times a week. Lift some dumbbells, eat nourishing food. It's a no-brainer. You're gonna be healthier and you're gonna be stronger. Go do that. By far, the most motivator, byproduct, asset that should be your driving force behind wanting to get into fitness, and also the reward of having been consistent in fitness. So it should be both. And yes, this is in my opinion. I just got to tell you, someone would have to fight me to change my mind. This is the most important, okay? Here it is. Number 1, discipline training. Okay, now me personally, I have been through a lot in my life. I was smacked upside the head before I could even talk, basically, and I'm wired differently than a lot of people. I'm naturally a very disciplined person. My willpower is relentless, and I've been told that many times by many people throughout the entire course of my life. Most people do not want to deal with discomfort. The bar is very low to shine in comparison to others in our world, truly, because most people don't want to deal with any form of discomfort. It's a very natural human quality to have. We want to just be cozy and safe and comfortable and fed and secure and all those things, okay? But life is the polar opposite of that sensation. Life continuously pummels us with obstacles. We need to learn how to push through discomfort and grow and have the growing pains that involved with becoming a better version of ourselves, having learned hard lessons, all that good stuff, okay? Life is never gonna stop lifing. We have to be able to step up to the plate and say, I am not afraid. I can cope. I can deal with the discomfort at hand for the ultimate reward, that light at the end of the tunnel, for the greater good for myself, for my family, for my life experience, okay? This is what consistency in fitness does for an individual. This is why I said earlier, sure, you're gonna look good. You're gonna have elevated mood and more energy. You're gonna be healthier and stronger. But what fitness does for your work ethic and to give you the sensation of being unstoppable in anything that you do, nothing holds a candle to that. Nobody can take it away from you. You showed up over and over again for yourself, and you have proven to yourself that you can deal with the physical discomfort, but most importantly, the mental discomfort that is getting up out of your cozy bed early in the morning, getting dressed, going to the gym, pushing to your hardest that you can, seeing the reward that comes back to you, and showing up and doing it all over again. There is nothing like that. There's a part of your brain that's called the anterior midcingulate cortex, okay? And this portion of your brain, which is a muscle, basically It has to do with decision making when the decision involves uncertainty, when there's anticipated anxiety or pain, but there is also reward. There is literally a part of your brain that is strengthened and grows when you push through discomfort. You front load that discomfort and that pain and uncertainty, and you are therefore rewarded for the effort that you put into that. That is wild, man. That is literally strengthening your willpower, your work ethic, and like I said, your unstoppableness. I feel like a beast, and I feel like the queen of my castle, like I'm in charge. I can handle anything. Okay, anything that comes my way, I can deal with it. That's my favorite thing about fitness. And now that I've been consistent and I've proven all the things that I mentioned in this video to myself, I can't wait to get back into the gym. It's the dojo, man. Like, I become a Super Saiyan version of myself, and then I get to inspire other people to better themselves. What else is there in this life that is so fulfilling? To just be fit, be healthy, be strong, be confident, have good energy, be in a good mood, and want to share it with others. Like, it's the best. If you're a little uncertain about your own self and what your capabilities are, I highly recommend just getting a fitness schedule together. Get something on the calendar, just get started now. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look better, but hopefully this video has shifted your mindset a little bit, reorganized some priorities if they weren't aligned with what's gonna keep this maintainable long-term for you, because truly this is about self-respect, okay? And what is worthy of time and effort requires time and effort. And you are worthy. Please know that you are worthy. It took me a long time to learn that for myself, and nothing can make me unknow it, and I want to help other people know it too. So if you are feeling like you don't really know where to start, you would like some support, just some like-minded women who have similar goals and can share their insights, or just hold each other accountable and just be there as your cheerleader, please not only subscribe so that you can get some more support here just visually through the videos and things like that, but join our PhatKat community. It's a free community. I'll drop the link below, and you could just be a part of it. And anything that you need, you could reach out and let me know where you're struggling. Again, what is worthy of time and effort requires time and effort, and you are worthy. I'll see you around the channel and the community, and have a great rest of your day.